Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. This is Lawrence coming at you with another video, hence another message from the Spirit. Today, I want to talk to you about what God does not want you to do ever again or else. Okay. And what that something is not returning to sin once He has delivered you of sin. Because, see, once the Most High has delivered you of sin, right, He doesn't want you to go back into sin. Now, see, this is called, now, before we get too deep into this, I want to give a clarification because a lot of people have these things muddled up, right? And they're giving a lot of false information out here. Now, there's a difference between the law and grace. Now, believe it or not, the law is not done away with, right? The law is not gone. Okay, the law is still here, and it still stands the test of time today. Jesus said in the book of Matthew that not one jot or one tittle will go away from the law until heaven and earth is passed, but not one jot or not one tittle will pass from the law, right? And as far as I'm concerned, we are still on planet Earth, right? And I'm looking at the heavens, and the heavens are still up there, right? So, the law still stands, okay? Now, what is grace then? Okay, if the law is not done away with, what is grace, Lawrence? Well, that's very easy to break down, and I'm going to explain it right here. Now, I'm going to give an example, okay? Now, say you're walking down the street. Now, this actually happened to me, but we'll go over that another day. Say you're walking down the street, and somebody just walks up to you, right, and says, "Hey," and just decks you right in the face, right? You're going to be like, wow, this guy hit me in the face. You're going to be very upset that that person has struck you in your face. Would imagine so, right? And say you had the heart to forgive this person for doing such a thing to you, right? Did you like being punched in the face? Did you enjoy being punched in the face? Probably not, right? Would you want that person to punch you in the face again? Probably not, right? So in other words, I recognize that what you did was wrong, right? But I have compassion enough to forgive you for punching me in the face. But that by no means that I want you to do it again, right? I don't want to get hit in the face again, right? And so you want to be careful not to offend the Most High God again once He has delivered you from your sin, because He's already told you in John, chapter 5, that the man who was by the lake or by a pool, that an angel used to come once a week and stir the waters, trouble the waters, and the people who would dip in the pool after the angel troubled the water would be healed. And he was in his condition for 38 years. Jesus healed the man. And after Jesus healed the man, and the man went to the Pharisees, they asked him, who healed you? And he told them Jesus, and he went back to where he was. Jesus caught up to him, and what did Jesus tell him? Jesus said, behold, you have been healed. Sin no more, at least a worse thing come, right? A worse thing come, because once you have been delivered from your sin and you sin again, you open yourself up to more spiritual attacks. And this is what the Messiah was referencing in Matthew chapter 12, verse 45, when he talks about delivering someone from sin, and that spirit has nowhere to go, and he runs to and fro and wandering in dry places. And he's like, aha, I'll go back into my house from whence I came. And when he goes there, he finds that the vessel has been swept and garnished. And he's like, well, I'm going to go. So he goes out and he brings back 7 other spirits, even more wicked than him. And they dwell there. And that man is in a worse state than he was before. So see, what the Messiah is telling you, if you go out here and you reopen yourself back up to sin, not only you opening yourself up back to your previous thing that you had trouble getting rid of, whatever that thing was, but you could be inviting other spirits with you, right? And it will cause you to have even more trouble than you're having right now. So the Messiah doesn't want us to sin again. The God does not want you to sin again. Okay? So, yeah. I hope this message has been encouraging for you today. And I love you all. Don't sin again. Shalom.